Minutes before the top of the hour. The reporter who first broke the news about those shocking allegations in the anti-Trump dossier, he also wrote Russian roulette, or co-wrote, making a surprising claim.
When you actually get into the details of the Steele dossier, the specific allegations, we have not seen the evidence to support them. There's good grounds to think that some of the more sensational allegations will never be proven and are likely false.
And they're still used for the FISA application. Here to break down the legal impact, Fox News senior judicial analyst, first time in the circle, Judge Andrew Napolitano.
Right, this is something new down here. It's fabulous.
Right.
How did I merit this?
I know. You deserve it because we need your advice.
Michael Isikoff is somebody you and I have known for a long time back since we had our radio show, and we both respect the diligence of his research and his intellectual honesty.
Russian roulette, he chronicled this, and they talked about the Steele dossier. Steele wasn't there. He used surrogates and contacts in order to come up with these conclusions that was used in the FISA application that James Comey says, I don't remember seeing until the fall of 2016.
So there's a couple of legal questions. If the beginning of the investigation was based on either falsehoods or misrepresentations or deception, and there's probably a little bit of each of that, does that invalidate the investigation as it moves down the road? So there's two legal theories. One's called the fruit of the poisonous tree. If the beginning of the investigation is wrong, then the whole tree is poisonous and whatever they find has to be nullified. I don't think that's going to happen here because I think that the team that Bob Mueller has probably would have discovered a lot of things that he's discovered anyway. But Steele, Christopher Steele, is a problem for the FBI, and that goes beyond whether or not he was truthful. He was MI6 at the same time as he was a source for the FBI. That violates a written agreement between the Five Eyes. That's Great Britain, New Zealand, Canada, Australia, and the United States. You don't recruit one another's agents. The FBI is humiliated. They recruited Christopher Steele while he was still working for British intelligence, and now everybody knows it. They will never give him up. They will never let him testify, and they're ashamed at everything he knows because they were behind it.
And he was lobbying to get this story into the press in the fall of 2016. Hardly something a typical investigator does.
And why did they do all this? Because they feared Donald Trump, because they feared he would shake up the establishment, and they wanted to stop him, embarrass him, slow him down.
James Comey came out defiant. Republicans should show courage. Fox News should show courage. It's terrible. All these things, false things about the FBI. When 5 higher-ups have been expunged, quit, or been fired since he left.
You know, he really has to be careful what he says. Not in these press conferences. And Catherine Herridge asked him some great questions yesterday. He was smiling, but I'm sure he wasn't happy to be there. But what he says under oath, and then if he said something under oath yesterday that contradicted his 3 other testimonies, 2 in public and 1 private, he's going to have an issue.
All right, we need another 2 hours, but
when are we getting?
Great job. I'm sorry,